順天と反転。それぞれの無限を衝突させることで生成される仮想の質量を押し出す。挙式紫。
Hello there.
What's up, guys? Today we will be using Gojo's famous move, Hollow Purple, in every different Roblox game I can find, and rating them from a score of 1 to 10, depending on how visually stunning they are. But before we start with the video, I just wanted to remind you guys that only 0.6% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you like my content and haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing since it helps me a lot. Now, without further ado, let's head on to the first game. Starting with this game called Sorcerer Battlegrounds, at the moment they only have one Hollow Purple in the game, which is this one.
順天と反転。それぞれの無限を衝突させることで生成される仮想の質量を押し出す。挙式紫。
I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Everything about this purple is great, but they could improve the visual effects. Next up is a game called Heaven Stand Rework, which has 3 different Hollow Purple, and in my opinion, this game has the best purples out of any other Roblox game out there. Let's start with the regular purple, which is used when you have high HP. I'm rating this an 8 out of 10. The visual effects and sound effects were all great, but the animation can be improved more. Now we've got the Awakened Purple, which can only be used when you are low in health. It's a 8.5 out of 10 for me. Everything about this purple was solid. And finally, we've got the last Hollow Purple, which is the nuke one that Gojo used against Sukuna in the manga. Here it is. Definitely a 10 out of 10, no questions asked. The third game that I'm going to use a Hollow Purple in is a game called Cursed Arena. This game has 2 Hollow Purples, so let's check them out. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. It was solid overall, but not jaw-dropping. Now for the second one, I'm giving this one an 8.5 out of 10. This Hollow Purple was interesting since it pulls your opponents toward you before launching a full combo and purpling them out of existence. Now, without further delay, let's head into the next game. The next game is called Limitless Testing, which is a game that only has Hollow Purples. Because of that, they currently have 4 different Hollow Purples in the game. Let's start first with the original Hollow Purple that Gojo used in Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm rating it a 9 out of 10. This was great Hollow Purple. The sound effect, animations, and visuals were pretty good. Next up, I will use the Imaginary Purple, which is the one that Gojo used against Toji.
ごめん、あまない。順天と反転。それぞれの無限を衝突させることで生成される仮想の質量を押し出す。挙式紫。
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. The visuals and sound effects were great, but the animation was too long. Now let's use the next Hollow Purple, which is the 200% one that Gojo used in the manga against Sukuna. It's an 8 out of 10 as well for this one. Everything about this one was solid, but I have seen better. And finally, we have the last Hollow Purple, which is the Nuki one.
9 ropes, polarized light, crow and showmeal. The gap between.
It's a 9 out of 10, it's pretty good, but the dub voice kills the sound effect in my opinion. Now without further ado, let's head into the next game. The 5th game that I'm going to use. Hollow Purple is called Anime Battle Arena. This game currently has 2 Hollow Purples. Let's start with the first one, which is the Season 2 Hollow Purple.
Kyoshiki. Murasaki.
Let's be honest, it's a 4 out of 10. The animations and the visual effects are mediocre and needs heavily improvement. The next Hollow Purple is the Nuke one. This Hollow Purple has a very interesting mechanic. Basically, to use this purple, you gotta land a black flash, and then use blue and after that red. Here, let me just show you. The mechanics of this purple were actually cool, but the visual effects are lacking. So because of that, I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. Now let's hop on to the next and final game. The final game is called UUA, which at the moment currently has 2 different Hollow Purples. Now let's use them.
順天と反転、それぞれの無限を衝突させることで仮想の質量を押し出す。挙式、紫。ごめん、あまない。
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It's in my opinion the best Teen Gojo Hollow Purple in Roblox at the moment. And now let's use the final Hollow Purple.
Kyoshiki, Murasaki.